Yo, this is a market recap for August 20th, Tuesday. So today I made about 1.3K shorting S&P 500. Honestly, not too complicated a day. It was just trending downwards. Looking at the 1 hour, right? We form a 1 hour bearish FEG, I think around 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Coming to Wednesday, right? During overnight we moved down. London start trending upwards. Tap into the 1 hour bearish, and then as soon as 9:30 open comes, right, we sweep the highs and boom, immediately just starts displacing downwards. And all you have to do um, is trade off of a bearish FEG. So step one, my strategy, right? Bearish FEG or bullish inverse FEG, or enter off the top of a 9 moving average, or just enter off of a new 1 minute candle with that 4 point stop loss. So I took a trade on the express like this, catching around 10 points, so $500, and then later into 10 to 11 session. So we've actually been pushing down really hard and actually already took out daily low. So looking here, we can see daily low is over at 1 o'clock. Come down, take it out. And we know when daily low hits, it's going to reverse or continue. In this case, it continued because we had, very strong displacement. And there was a next obvious target. So looking at the 1 hour, right, you have obvious sell side here, as well as obvious sell side down over here, which we quickly hit. So that was the first trade. Second trade, coming to 10 a.m., I believe we already hit this sell side objective, or this drawn liquidity. So we know, right, it could reverse or it could continue. So I was looking at the 5 minute and saw there's a 5 minute bearish FEG. So I wanted to see that respect for it to continue. But if we get a market structure shift, then I'd be looking for longs. And in this specific case, we tapped up into the 5 minute bearish FEG. So drawn like this. And the reason why I didn't enter off the 5 minute bearish FEG is because we hit that sell side liquidity, right? Because we already hit a drawn liquidity, right? We don't want to enter off of it. So just wait. You can see they got a nice reaction. That's actually where I hopped in short, I believe. No, not here. A little bit later. And the second draw, you can see we blasted through this low, with our target being this sell side liquidity. And then I was waiting again for a good opportunity. I believe we formed another 5 minute bearish FEG. And again, I wanted to see us test it and react nicely off of it. So kind of the same thing as before, where I want that test and then I would wait a little bit after, see if respected, then would continue looking for shorts. So I can see we tapped in the 5 minute bearish, which I can draw for you like this, like so. So we moved up, started consolidating a little bit, started inching downwards, and inverse this 1 minute, very thin 1 minute bullish FEG, and then I hopped in short with a 1-to-1 R for ES contracts, straight to forming a new daily low. So if you guys notice the daily low on the PO3 indicator, right, we have daily low, and because we're trending downwards, where are we going to go? We're going to go straight to daily low. And now for the rest of the day, I believe we kept pushing down into sell side, and then eventually had a market structure shift, start trending upwards. So kind of made a new low here, but wasn't able to get enough momentum downwards. And you can see we kind of have our market structure shift here, right? Forming a 5 minute fair value gap as well, which would have set up nicely for a market maker buy model. So our draw would have been this buy side liquidity. So if you're trading lunch session or PM, right, you would be looking for longs. And you can see, I don't think we actually hit the full buy side liquidity, but we were able to come out and take a 5 minute bearish FEG, which is not bad at all. So basically, we had a nice dump in the morning. You should have only been looking for shorts, if I'm being honest. Very clean setup. So if you're trading at this time, like this is a day you should have won. Unless of course you got cooked by a pullback. But for the most part, you should have known it was shorts. In the afternoon, it's a little bit choppier, so a little bit harder to trade. So you could have gotten faked out if you were looking for longs here. But overall, pretty good trading day.